Well, dozens of people living in one of the oldest buildings in downtown Spokane are worried they'll need to find a new place to live tonight after a fire and a burst water pipe caused massive amounts of water damage. And it's not just the people who live there. In this video, you can see water just flowing into O'Doherty's Irish Grill. The owner telling us crews came in several times overnight to try to clean up. And they aren't alone. Boo Radley's and Petunia and Loomis are also trying to clear out all the water and assess the damage. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Derek Dice. We have team coverage tonight. We begin with Jordan Smith, who met with the businesses working to get their doors back open before the end of the holiday rush.
Well, I'm inside Petunia and Loomis, and you can see the tarp still up from last night, trying to protect their items from that water that was flowing from the ceiling. And take a look at just how many different containers that they brought out trying to catch the water that was flowing from upstairs. They say they emptied these at least a half a dozen times.
In our back area, it was flowing from the ceiling out of the light fixtures.
Well, there's never a good time for an emergency, but this, for Jesse McCauley, is catastrophic timing. Petunia and Loomis moved into this historic building 2 weeks ago, a building that stood since 1890, built 1 year after the Great Spokane Fire. One broken water line has the entire building scrambling. Now Jesse is racing to reopen in time for the holiday rush.
Not the best time for this to happen, so we rely on a lot of our holiday sales to get us through the year.
That water ruined inventory, a structural wall, and several parts of the ceiling, though the full extent of the damage is not yet known. Boo Radley's and O'Doherty's in a similar boat. This video taken inside O'Doherty's last night, and you can see the water dumping from the ceiling, leaving an inch of standing water on the floor when it was all said and done. This morning, the crew keeping it light.
We'll take all the money that you can send us. That'd be fine. Send it to 1-800-GUINNESS-BEER. 1-800-GUINNESS-BEER.
But Tim O'Doherty says in the hours after the building was flooded, the community's show of support was remarkable. Many offering services in some way or another to help the folks impacted by this emergency, to help them get back on their feet.
If you want to help us out, please come and support those small stores, and we'll appreciate it, and we'll have a warm Irish coffee for you when you come by.
These businesses hopeful to be up and running by the weekend. For 4 News Now, I'm Jordan Smith.